And welcome back to the Entertainology Podcast. I am your host, Gabe, and I am here back at it again. It's my co-host, Paulie D. How you doing, brother?
I guess. I mean, yeah. No. I'm doing great. Actually. Yeah.
Okay. How was vacation, by the way?
Great. I wish it was just longer.
Oh, really? Yeah. Don't we all wish for a vacation that's longer? Yes. I completely agree with you, brother. Anyway, we have a special treat for everybody here. The long-awaited Thor, Love, and Thunder. Okay. Exciting, isn't it?
Oh, yeah.
To do. I know a lot of people. This is actually really interesting because it's the first movie. Actually, it's the first hero, the first character that has gotten his fourth solo movie.
Oh,
yeah.
Thor.
That's pretty cool, huh?
Yeah. I mean, I thought they were going to end him, but they want to keep going.
Right. You thought maybe he would retire, maybe?
Yeah.
Because I don't think, in Endgame, I don't think he was going to, die at all,
True.
So, well, yeah. So, let's get into it.
Alrighty.
Well, for those of you who might be new, this is a spoiled review. So do not, can you stop mimicking me back there, producer? The producer's making fun of me right now. Okay, so this is spoilers all up in here. But hopefully you guys had a chance to watch this movie. I think it was good. But just in case it's been a week, it's been a couple weeks, maybe you need a little refresher, right? You need to refresh your memory. And so my boy Paulie D over here is going to hook you up with a quick little summary so we can all get back on track. And you can follow along right on your phones if you want.
Yeah. Alrighty.
So, cool.
So it's Thor enlists the help of Valkyrie, Korg, and his ex-girlfriend Jane Foster to fight Gore the God Butcher, who intends to make the gods extinct.
Wow.
Yeah, that was pretty much the movie. So.
Yep, that's true. That's pretty cool, man. Yeah, it's quite...
Hey, we're done.
No. And so, I know this is definitely it was an interesting movie. I'm not sure. I was definitely expecting something like Thor Ragnarok for sure. I don't know
it had that little vibe at the trailer.
It had that vibe, because if you may know, we know Thor and Thor the Second, Dark World, it kind of has a more of a very serious tone, right?
Right.
Yeah. And so Thor Ragnarok and Love and Thunder kind of takes on more of a comedic tone, I guess you could say.
Yes, Thor Ragnarok?
Yeah.
Yeah, for sure.
That one was hilarious. Yeah. Perhaps this one didn't get up to the level of Thor Ragnarok, but I think it was still good enough. So.
Oh, good enough, huh?
Yeah, for sure. Anyway, so what was your first reactions coming out of the theater? What can you say, when you just got out of the theater? What were you thinking?
Watching this coming out the theater, I expected more.
Yeah?
That's what I mostly
Really?
was, yeah.
Okay.
Especially them end credit scenes. Really, well, I thought there was going to be a huge something, but not really.
Mm-hmm.
For me, it just added more to what the movie was about, honestly.
Yeah. Okay.
So
that's cool. Yeah, well, for me, I mean, I was back and forth on this one because, when I got out, I was like, oh, okay, it was a really, really good movie. But then, you have time to think about it and sit down and be like, oh, okay, hear other people's perspectives. And I was kind of starting to be like, okay, it's not really that good of a movie. But then when I watched it for the second time, you look at it, I think it helps when you watch it a second time because you got to go into this movie knowing that it's a comedy movie. And if you do that, you're going to enjoy it more.
Oh.
Yeah. So I guarantee you next time you watch it, if you go into this movie thinking it's a comedic movie, you'll definitely for sure come out of it a little more happier than you than you expected, right?
Okay.
So I mean, I think a lot of people were expecting kind of a double tone, kind of like Thor Ragnarok.
Right.
Was funny and serious at the same time, but that didn't really happen here, I don't think.
Mm-mm.
It didn't play off the seriousness as well as it should have. Because just when you think it's being serious, it throws a joke in there. Throws a little monkey wrench in there, you know what I'm saying? So just drops it right there. But I mean, I mean, it still was funny though.
Oh.
It definitely had
Yeah,
some
I sadly
LOL moments.
sadly in my vacation I couldn't watch it. So
Oh, really?
yeah, I didn't have time.
Oh, okay.
So
Just go, huh?
Yeah, I was like, the movies. I kind of forgot about it. So yeah, I was just roaming around, and then when I came back, that's when I watched it. So
Oh, interesting. Yeah. Nice. Sorry. Had to drink some water for a minute. Anyway, so I want to play off of so in the trailer we know that Guardians of the Galaxy is in this, right?
Right. But I knew they were going to be short, for a little bit.
Right. Because we see in the trailer they get dropped off, basically.
Right. Or they're going to leave or something.
Yeah. So if you watch the trailer, I guess it kind of spoils the movie a little bit for you, but it is what it is, right?
Mm.
But I still did enjoy the Guardians of the Galaxy being in this for less than 10 minutes, was it?
It was only in the beginning, right?
Yeah, just the beginning.
Yeah.
Yeah.
20 minutes, I'd say.
Right, but it didn't feel like, I don't know, it felt like some of the Guardians were kind of ignoring Thor in a way. I don't know if you kind of had that same, except for Star-Lord, but.
Well, because this spring comes from what? Endgame happened, right?
Exactly.
So, and then he leaves with them.
I'm in charge.
So it's between the Star-Lord and Thor. They're having who's in charge, right?
Yeah.
Out of them two.
Uh-huh.
So I think Thor is trying to find himself basically because he's kind of lost.
He thinks that he's still in charge.
Right.
So, and even when he's trying to give off the what do you call it? Oh, he's trying to give him the he thinks it's still his ship. And so he's like, "Oh, I'm going to give you the ship." So yes. I was like, "Oh, okay. I guess he still thinks it's his ship and this is his team and everything." So I'm like,
right.
Oh, okay. That was pretty funny though.
It was.
Yeah, it was I think it was coming off of Endgame where it's I'm in charge. That little banter that they had. That was pretty cool. Yeah. Nice.
Okay.
Anyway, so the battle though. So they were fighting, and I guess it was funny. It's because I think it starts out because Korg is telling the story.
He's a narrator.
Right. He's kind of like the narrator, and throughout this entire movie, he's actually kind of narrating a lot of the parts throughout the movie. And it goes. I guess. I don't know if I wanted to see it through his eyes, but
Oh, I think.
I'd rather.
Well, he seemed like a goofy, the way he was. He's a goofy fella, so
yes.
They were trying to, I guess you could say it was a comedic movie because starts off goofy with him narrating. Because I don't think of another movie that's done that.
Exactly.
In the Marvels, well, I know of, but yes, it starts in this battle where the Guardians, if you are actually helping this planet, right?
Right.
Kill these villains, right? But Thor is over there resting by a tree.
Yep. He's resting. He is taking in the moment. He's got a nice robe on. He's just chilling. He's waiting for somebody to say, "Hey, we need your help."
Yep.
And that's exactly what Mr. Star-Lord asked him. And what was hilarious is that he grabs his axe and he flies off like a witch. He's on a broom and he flies away.
Wow.
I'm whoa, what's going on here?
True.
That was funny. But he takes action and he's looking fit now, actually. He's not fat anymore.
Oh yeah, he lost all that weight.
Although I did enjoy, I know I mentioned it in Endgame podcast, but it is good to know that, sorry, I'm getting the call. Oh yes. So I know I mentioned in the podcast in Endgame, right, that I love to see a hero. If Endgame proved that you can be a hero no matter what size, no matter how tall, how short, you can still be a hero. And I love that about Endgame. And you don't have to be some supermodel walking down the street, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
You can be a hero no matter what.
Right.
And so I like that. And I was actually kind of expecting that in this movie, but I didn't get it, but that's okay. I think it would have even been, I don't know, actually I think it would have been pretty cool to actually see him like that still.
I don't mind.
Yeah. I guess
No.
whatever. Pretty neutral on the feeling, I guess.
Yeah, I'm neutral today.
Okay.
Um,
I loved how like he saves the day, right? And then like he's like, "Oh, and we did it with minimal damage," and all of a sudden, all the sculptures and buildings start falling down. Right?
yes.
You remember that?
Yeah. I remember.
And then also one of the parts that when he took his robe off, I don't know if you noticed, but like, you know, the kings or whatever were like in the background. He throws his robe and it actually lands right on the king. I don't know if you noticed that. But that was funny.
Oh no, I didn't notice that.
Wow. Okay. That I guess when you watch it for the second time, then you'll probably notice that. But yeah. Anyway, so I don't know about you, but when those goats came out, that was hilarious.
I think that was the best part of the movie for me.
I don't care. I know for some people those goats were annoying, right?
No, they're not annoying.
Oh, for sure. I've heard it though. I've heard it.
Oh, really?
Yeah, some people thought that those goats were annoying. Did you feel that way? Maybe. Yeah, kind of. Oh, jeez. Yeah. The yelling. That was funny though. You got. Oh, my ears. What's wrong with you?
Well, I was mimicking them.
Yeah, something. Shoot, man. Stop it. Turn him down.
I think I did the voice for them.
Did you?
Yeah.
And how did it sound? All right, that's enough.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. I mean, I forget it. I'm just gonna bleep that out. I didn't say anything.
Oh, really?
Yep. Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Okay, cool. Anyway, yes, I love those goats. Are you okay, buddy?
I'm sorry, you got a stiff arm there.
Oh. What?
What?
Okay. Anyway, I love those goats though. But for some people it was annoying every time they came out. But I loved them. Every time they're on the screen, you knew even if they were far away in the distance, you knew that they were there just from that scream. So that's pretty funny.
It was funny because also when they hit the planet, that dark planet.
Oh yeah, the dark planet.
The dark planet where the goats hit the they yell again.
Yeah, that's so true.
Yeah, that was funny.
All right, one thing is that I want to mention is that, of course, before we left in Endgame, Asgard was kind of like it wasn't what it is now, because clearly it was the home, and now it's like an amusement park. Like you got people from all over the world coming and enjoying it like it's some Six Flags, right? No spons. And like some cheap roller coasters and like those are the type of roller coasters I'd go on because
right.
I mean those things are just like little kiddie rides and
right.
Anyway, and there's like there's even like a store there that was called like Infinity Ice Cream or something like that.
Infinity
or
cone?
Gauntlet cones or something like that. Infinity cones, I think it was.
Infinity cones.
Yeah, there we go. It's pretty cool.
Yeah, I wonder what flavors they got.
Oh, like I don't know.
They got
the Infinity Sundae probably
Green
has
Hulk.
like 6 of them.
Smash flavor.
Yeah.
Thor's lightning.
Power Stone purple ice cream.
Probably tastes like grape.
Yeah. Actually, these are some pretty lame ice creams.
Yeah, honestly.
Yeah. Okay, we should have practiced that before, but
Nah,
it's
it's
all
okay.
right.
They like it raw.
Yeah, that's nice. Okay. Anyway, also in Asgard, not only do they have amusement parks and roller coasters and ice cream parlors, but also they have theater, dramas.
Oh.
Oh my gosh.
What was the other one in?
Ragnarok.
Ragnarok, right?
Yeah.
Oh, they were funny.
Yeah, that was funny. They're trying to mimic, and they're absolutely just terrible acting, terrible scene. It was just, but that's what makes it funny, right? And so I was just like, okay, buddy, this is just, but it was funny though. Don't get me wrong. I liked it. Mark Wahlberg. Wait, is it? No, not Mark Wahlberg. No, who's?
What? Isn't it Matt Damon?
Matt Damon. I don't know why I keep getting those confused.
And then, forgot what's his name from Jurassic Park.
Jurassic Park, Chris Pratt.
Chris Pratt, yeah.
I'm just kidding.
What?
It wasn't not Chris Pratt.
Who was it?
That's Star-Lord, you fool. My gosh.
From what?
If you said from
Jurassic
Park, and I said Chris Pratt, but it wasn't.
No, but who's the other actor?
I don't know. Some dude.
I don't know his name.
Maybe you should look it up for us. Forget it.
Oh shoot!
Not that it matters.
It does, bro. I think they.
Oh jeez. Yeah.
Oh, I don't know.
Oh. Thank you. That's
There you go. Thor's brother in real life.
There we go.
And who played the father?
Limodo. The father.
Sam Neill.
Sam Neill. Oh, for real?
Yes, I
Dude,
told you.
I didn't even know that. I didn't even recognize that guy.
I know. I was like, oh, that's him from Jurassic Park.
That makes it even more funnier. I'm gonna laugh.
And Hella was that one girl. Yeah, Melissa McCarthy.
Oh wow.
Yeah, McCarthy.
Wow.
Yeah.
She came.
You see?
She came right out of that little circle curtain thing and broke it.
Yeah.
Yeah. I was not expecting that one.
Chris Hemsworth is Thor, right?
Yep.
It is. So his brother's name is Luke.
Luke Hemsworth.
Yep.
Yep, that's his brother.
They're triplets. I'm just kidding.
Fun fact.
Actually, I don't know if they are, but
Ooh, huele a seafood Alfredo.
oh jeez. Anyway, I all right. So it was good though. I liked it. It was good stuff. Anyway, so we're coming back out from cause it's weird because in Thor Ragnarok they dismiss Thor's what is it, ex-girlfriend.
Yes.
They kind of just, I don't know what had happened, like to where they had to stop or whatever. Like,
when they ended it?
Was she like busy or something?
They were busy during that. When Ragnarok was happening?
Mm-hmm. She was busy is what I'm saying.
Yeah, they were both busy.
Oh, both busy?
Well, yeah, obviously Thor couldn't hang out with her because he was in Ragnarok.
Right, but I'm talking about like the actress.
Oh, she in real life?
Yeah.
Oh, I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know what happened with the actress. I'm not sure if she just didn't want to do the part anymore or she was busy doing another movie, probably Star Wars. No, I'm just kidding.
She died.
No.
Who cares?
Okay, that's messed up. You never know. They could always do a prequel or something like that.
Well, she was going to end up being in the Obi-Wan Kenobi again?
As a ghost, right? She was with the Force.
Was she?
Nah. Anyway.
Yeah.
We're not talking about Star Wars right now.
That will be next week.
Yes, there we go. Anyway, you get to see our producer for the first time ever. Good looking self. Anyway.
Really?
Yes.
I thought they already seen you.
No. When would they have seen our good looking producer over
they're
there?
going to finally see Bob.
Yep. Bobby's coming in. Anyway.
Good.
Oh.
I look real good.
Oh, that voice.
Oh,
mysterious.
Wow, mysterious.
I think we should never unveil that face.
Yeah, can we just put like a bag on your head when you come here? I'm just kidding. It's just a joke. Guys. No, I'm just kidding. Hey, guys, make sure when you see him in public, ask for his autograph and like ask for a picture. I'm just joking. No, anyway, let's get back to the movie. Okay, so here's Jane Foster. She just jumps into this movie out of nowhere. I think it was kind of abrupt because she was missing in Thor Ragnarok.
But I think they explained it in the movie.
Yeah.
With that breakup?
Yeah. In Thor Ragnarok, yeah.
Yeah.
It's like some sort of breakup going on between them. So, yeah. But I just don't understand how she came to be called by Molgir. Is that how you pronounce the hammer name?
What is it?
I totally butchered that name.
What was it?
No,
what did you say?
No, I'm not going to say it again because
say it again.
Probably said it really
No, you
bad.
said it right. I think you just messed up one vowel.
Moliere, is it? Dude, am I saying it wrong or what?
Okay, hold on.
Help me out here.
Molnir.
Molnir.
Molnir. Yeah.
Okay, there we go. Thank you.
Molnir. Something like that. Yeah.
Okay.
Mole.
Yeah, I'm sorry. I'm a little hungry, guys. But anyway, look at your face back there. Oh, my God. Get a camera on it quick. Oh, jeez, dude. No, but yeah, I don't know if I'm buying that. You know, because it's like
No, it
she just-
explained it.
Listen, I know it explains it later. She supposedly, like, you know, when they're together, right? And Korg is explaining it, and Thor's like, he talks to the hammer. He's like, oh, you need to protect her and all this stuff, and like, save her and stuff. But I don't know if is that really how it works?
What? Because he has the power. His father gave it to him because he's worthy of the hammer. So meaning that he has the power to.
He can give that power to anyone.
Yes.
Oh. Oh.
Right.
Right.
Just like Zeus's bolt, he managed to give them power of lightning.
Right.
You know.
We could talk about that disaster later, but
might as well just talk about it right now.
geez, skipping all around. I see, buddy.
Might as well. Shoot.
Yeah, I didn't like that.
You didn't like the kids fighting with lasers?
Forget it. Let's just go for it. Yeah, I didn't like that.
They were like Neon on Valorant.
Oh
Shooting
my.
with it.
Gee, no soba. I'm just kidding.
No, but
I don't know my stuff. No, I think that was pretty dumb. I don't know if you. Perhaps some people did. You liked it.
It was cool. It's cool.
It was
for
cool?
for the kids to act like warriors, and you know, because they're Asgardians. You know, they're raised to be I don't know what they call. What are Asgardians?
Warriors.
Warriors, right?
Yeah.
So I mean, the kids are gonna grow up to be that. So
Nice.
But yeah, it's a little violent, I guess, for kids. Is what I'm guessing you guys are thinking.
No, it was just completely like it caught me off guard. Like I would have never. I don't think I'd ever see that in a Marvel movie. You know, that's why I'm saying like it just didn't fit.
Oh.
You know, and even with this, even me watching for the second time, looking at it from more of a comedic perspective, I still didn't like it. So, especially you see like the bunny, dude. I wish I had like a stuffed animal here to show the people again, but he was like the bunny, and he was like, oh, you know. I was like, dude, what the heck? That's weird. And like the eyes shot lasers out of. I'm like, okay, out of the bunny.
Yeah.
It's like. That one just got me. It's ridiculous. Can't believe it. But you enjoyed that?
Yeah, I enjoyed it.
And I mean, I guess, you know, I thought Thor maybe could have taken down all those monsters, you know? He's got power. And especially with Jane coming in to help him later.
Which she wasn't supposed to, but.
Right. But.
Sadly, she made a sacrifice.
Yeah. The worthy sacrifice. Very nice. Yeah, but I didn't care for that too much. But some people did. Some people thought it was cool. So I heard other people thought it was cool too. So you're not the only one out there.
Right.
Yeah, it's pretty cool. But you didn't like it either, did you? Hey, you got something to say about that, buddy? Eso. Ándale. Here, record him.
Yeah. Yeah. I didn't. Yeah, I didn't like it. I don't. Yeah, I didn't really like it. Like you said, the only reason why I didn't like it is because they used like their like stuffed animals and
grab
the
anything.
Yeah. The little girl, she was just like skipping around, like it was just like a walk in the park, bro. You know, obviously the.
Oh. I am so sorry. Oh shoot. And we're back. Sorry about that, buddy. I apologize. He's going to kill me afterward now. Sorry about that. My apologies. It's okay.
Thank you for bringing that.
He's got boxing gloves in there. He's about to take out his anger. Anyway, so where were we? You were saying about the kids, weren't you?
Yeah, but I already said everything.
Oh, you already said everything? Sweet. It's pretty cool.
Cool.
Nice. All right, let's go back because let's see here. Yes. Okay. So okay, let's talk about gore, right? I know, like, doesn't this movie opens up with the villain, right?
Yeah.
With gore, right? Okay, and he is, I guess he's in the process of losing his daughter.
Because I think he was in a desert. He lives in a desert.
Right.
Lack of food, because there's a lot of sun,
Okay.
and he has worshiping a god of sun, I think it was,
Okay.
right? But his daughter dies. He manages to appear at this little forest, I believe it was.
Nice.
And that's when he finds out that the god he was worshiping, or, trying to get him to help, was just being lazy,
Oh.
So he wasn't doing his responsibilities,
Oof.
and somehow he kills this guy with his black sword, which I forgot the sword's name. But this sword is known to be the killer of gods. So the guy with the sun god, kills him, but Gore, with his anger, the sword managed to choose him, basically.
Wow.
Just like Thor's hammer chooses him, and stuff like that. So
Dang.
so he manages, yes, to kill the sun god with this sword.
Wow.
And that's when the god butcher is
Oof.
born.
Are you a professional on this sword? Because you just totally smashed it, man.
No, I have that sword.
Okay, buddy. He killed Gore and he took the sword for himself, I think.
Yeah.
Wow, that's crazy. Yeah, and after that, like, I think after he lost his daughter, like, I don't know. Of course, we know, like, in every movie, like, the villain always thinks he's right. The villain always thinks he's doing the right thing. And so I guess he's kind of, I don't know what exactly his motive was, because his daughter's dead. Now he's killing all these gods.
Yes.
So
he's trying to kill all these gods that are falsely not claiming what they are.
Oh yeah, like, okay, well, in his view,
yes.
he's thinks that they're all false, and he's trying to kill them all.
Yep.
And he's actually very, very successful, actually, because I think we see, like, in the beginning, the Guardians of the Galaxy got all, like, these messages from, like, all of these planets saying that we need your help.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and there was, like, tens, hundreds of them, man. It was crazy. And that's how Thor comes to find out, because he takes off to one of these places, and he sees one of the gods that died. It looked like a Godzilla that had fallen.
Oh, yeah.
In Antarctica or something. I don't know what was going on there. But then there he finds a lady, but not an Asgardian.
No, I don't think so. It was.
Oh, no, it wasn't Asgardian that had fallen, because she was like, no, I want to die in the battle, a loyal death or something like that. A brave death or whatever, something like that.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
And then, but it's like, oh, no, but you have to die in the battle, not after it. So she wasn't going to go to, I guess, Asgardian heaven is what is what they have. So, I mean, but her arm is there, so. Man, I got to really hand it to her, man. She
That's not
Hey, God, that's a good joke, right? That was a good joke.
Not
Dude, that was funny, right? Even producers laughing back there, dude. That was a good one. Let me know in the comments that was a good joke, guys. That was a good joke? Okay, cool. Anyway, no, he comes and saves it, and that's kind of like when we get back to, what is it? Asgard. And later on in Asgard, I guess it turns night, I guess sometime in that time. And Thor... Oh, shoot, where was Thor? Or Thor was already on that ice planet or something like that, right? Thor manages to come back just in the nick of time when Gore was coming to kill or take over Asgard, Asgard, or kill the gods that were there.
Oh, yes.
So, yeah, and it's weird because with this sword, he can also summon like these creatures, these spider-looking things. And
the dark...
what is it called?
Dark something, I forgot, but yes.
The Darkhold?
Darkhold.
No, that's Doctor Strange.
Darkhold.
Yeah, that's not it.
That sounds similar though.
Something like that.
No,
something dark.
Something dark, yes. Dark creatures.
Dark creatures. Woo. Yeah, scary, but they weren't really scary. I almost thought, like, during that fight, when Thor was there, it almost kind of like gave you a little jump scare there, because Gore can kind of like teleport. I don't know if you saw that.
Oh.
And like that screeching noise came on the theater. I don't know if you remember that, because he was like right here and it goes like, or or something like that. You
Oh,
don't remember that?
he no, he doesn't vanish. He like falls into the ground, right?
Oh, that's what he does.
He vanishes to the ground and then appears again. Right. That's how he attacked
Something
Thor.
like that, yeah. But Valkyrie and Thor are kicking butt until Jane Foster comes out, a.k.a. the Mighty Thor.
AKA Dying Woman.
Okay. No need to be so dark, buddy.
Hey, the movie's dark.
Yeah, you're right. It's a dark movie. I couldn't really see. I'm just kidding.
Especially in that planet, it was all black and white.
Oh, right. That's very true. What is this, in the 1950s? Like what?
I thought it was cool.
Yeah, I know why. I thought it was cool too, but I was just saying.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Anyway, no, yeah. So she comes out, and my gosh, Thor is absolutely bamboozled. Like he is so, like he can't believe it. His eyes, like what the heck?
Right.
Like and they're coming. I like how that when they meet, you get that shot of them too, like right here, and then like the house is on fire, and it just kind of comes down.
Oh.
A metaphor of what happened to their relationship. And so, and then that's when it goes back and explains.
Oh, yeah, they give
what
you that
happens.
little story.
Gives you that little story. I guess, basically, they were kind of, I don't know, he had stuff to do. Nick Fury kept calling. And she had doctor stuff to do, so.
True.
Something like that. Mm-hmm. Yep. They're complaining about the dishes in the sink. Can you believe that? Yeah.
Sounds about right.
Yeah. And then she just writes a note and then that's it. Which I guess in now actually, you know what? Now thinking back on it, now going back watching Thor Ragnarok, I could probably be like, oh yeah, now I know what happened. Right? Because I think Love and Thunder probably fills in those gaps a little bit more.
Right.
Yeah. So yeah, and she is the mighty Thor, and I guess he's just Thor, right?
Yes, he's just regular old Thor.
Regular old Thor. Interesting. I guess there can be other Thors out there then.
True.
Right?
As long as Thor says it to his hammer. Mjolnir,
oh gosh.
can I have the power of Thor? I don't know how he says it. But
yeah, I think it says whoever holds this hammer can possess the power of Thor or something like that.
wow.
Yeah. Big Thor fan right here. I'm just kidding. Iron Man's the best. Anyway, so yeah, I think he only has 2 weapons, and it's almost kind of like, you think about it, it's kind of like there's a little secret love story going on here, and not between Thor and Mighty Thor. Between Thor and his axe. Yeah.
Axe and the Mjolnir.
Yep, they're just kind of having a lot of conflict, I guess, with each other, and it's like, okay.
The hammers have feelings, so.
Yeah. I don't know about that, but and sometimes it was funny. I'm not going to lie. Sometimes it was funny, but sometimes just like, okay, all right, really? It's like, really? It's like, I think there's a shot of him giving his axe a beer and feeding it to the axe. I'm like, okay. Really? Where have we gone, Marvel? What's going on here?
What?
But other times, it's funny as as Thor is talking or looking at the hammer, trying to speak to it or something like that. All of a sudden, the axe just kind of slowly comes out this way. That was funny right there. That was funny.
Yeah.
See, a good example of a good and bad right there. So, not to say all the comedy in this movie is good. I mean, most of the comedy in this movie is hilarious, but there are just those few times where it's just like, really, that was unnecessary. All right, well, so, but that was a pretty cool fight scene, I think. But Gore ended up getting away.
Right. With the children of Asgard.
Yes. He couldn't get the hammer or the axe, so he got the children. And they put them in cages.
Because they didn't know what's his name? The axe. He needed the axe for a key.
Yeah.
Which, I didn't know that the axe had the, what's his name? Had the Bifrost thing where you can teleport with that thing.
Yeah, I think that was maybe, now thinking about it, we didn't really see. Wait a minute. Did they have an Infinity War?
Oh yeah, it did.
It did, didn't it? Yeah, I was about to say.
Oh yeah, it did when he
Yeah.
went to what's it
I was
called?
like-
Wakanda.
Exactly.
To help
Wakanda
out.
forever.
Oh,
Anyway. No, hey, come on. Why are you changing the... Hey, you do it now. You do it now.
no, I can't. I have to let this dry.
That's the joke. That's tough. Oh, jeez. I'm sorry. At least it wasn't as bad as last time, right? Anyway, inside joke. This guy. I'll fill you in later. How about that, producer? Thank you for your time. Oh my gosh. No, not like that. Anyway, and speaking of that, this is the first. Anyway, no, we'll get to that in a minute. So yeah, that was crazy. How see, I even wrote it down. What?
The first one?
Yes, it is. Hold on a minute. We'll get to that in a minute. Wait, cállate. Anyway, it is. There's no other movie that did that. Anyway, so this movie. Okay. Oh, I'm sorry. I was going back to the villain. See, you're distracting me. All right.
Okay. Yeah.
Gore. Sure. Okay. Thank you. And so Gore is okay. Gore's the one that is. You got me thinking about that crap. Gore kidnaps the children
Right.
and locks them in the cage. Right.
Right.
Man, it's crazy. I mean, if you really think about it, that kind of happens now. Right.
Well, kids get locked up?
Yeah.
Really? Where?
You know, maybe I shouldn't even say anything. What am I talking about?
Where?
Cut it.
What? What were you gonna
Like
say?
in the, I don't know. Like it's. I don't know. Is this like a metaphor? I listen to me, podcast people. Like, are they trying to say something with this? Because haven't you heard like in the political realm, like kids in cages, right?
I've never heard of this.
Like they, no.
No, I haven't heard of nothing.
Jeez.
But yeah, it's because I don't really look at the news.
Okay. Yeah, you're right. It's unfortunately a lot of only bad and like sad stuff nowadays.
Right,
But
so.
oh well,
Oh,
it's all right.
really? They've been talking about that?
No, like in the past though.
Oh.
You know, like
the past.
in other countries and stuff like that.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh.
Do you understand what I'm saying now? Maybe.
Yes.
Yeah.
I thought you here meant like here in America.
Oh.
Kids are being locked up? Well, yeah, the ones that are bad. I don't know.
Yeah. Okay. Well, anyway, so that's why I don't know why I had just thought about that when I was watching this movie. I was like, oh.
You might be right. So.
Oh. Jeez.
Well, there's a lot of stuff they like to sneak in this movie.
Right. Yeah, for sure. Yeah.
Like, what is this either? Big capital letters and nude.
All right. Hold on a minute. So you see here, guys, Thor needs help, right? He uses his vision, I guess. He connects with the kid, and that's how he was able to get to his location and figure out where he was at, right?
Yeah.
So he finds out the location. He's like, okay, we can't just do it. Just Thor and Mighty Thor and Valkyrie are not going to be able to take him on because Gore is pretty dangerous, right?
Mm-hmm.
And, you know, speaking of Gore, what's the actor's name, dude? What's the actor's name? Gore's name. The Butcher.
The Butcher, yes. Who the actor is?
The actor who he played Batman.
Yes, him.
What's his name? Who played the Dark Knight, the Batman in the Dark Knight? Who was that actor? We need some help. Please.
I'm
Anyway.
I'm horrible with actor names.
Geez,
like, I only know one person.
You know exactly who we're talking about, right?
Yes.
Okay, this guy did absolutely incredible.
Christian Bale.
Christian Bale. Oh, sorry, the producer is a little late. Anyway, I'm sorry. Jeez, all right, I'm sorry. The Christian Bale dude, absolutely incredible. I wish we had more. Call me, what do you call it? Greedy, but I wish we had more time with Gore.
Oh.
Like, I think this movie was too short. They should have added 10 more minutes of at least him going to butcher gods. Come on, like, give me something, right?
Oh,
I mean,
that would have been rated R though.
No, they showed him killing someone, but kind of like off screen. I think
Yeah, the
The
son, the
body.
the first one, the son.
Oh, the
where
first-
where he cuts his head off. We didn't
Yeah.
see his head get cut off.
I think so, but like really small. I think I
well,
saw
they
it.
hit it, yeah, or else it would have been rated
but,
R.
But at least, yeah, right. But I mean, I don't know why, because even in the fight, when in the golden place of all the gods, there was blood, but it was just golden.
Oh, that's why it wasn't rated R, because it was gold.
I
They're
can't
gods,
believe-
man. They got gold blood.
Right, exactly. But yeah, I love. Would you agree this villain is?
Oh yeah, I love this. villain.
I wish that, like I said, I wish we had more of him, but we didn't get a lot.
I'm glad they didn't remove his nose.
His nose.
Because the villain of the Butcher has he looks like a Voldemort from Harry
Oh
Potter.
yeah.
Yeah.
If they picked the wrong actor, they probably could make him look a lot like Voldemort.
Yeah.
But-
So that's why the reason why they didn't take his nose off.
Oh jeez.
Or else he would have looked like him.
It can't be that easy. It can't just be like Jack Frosty the Snowman, just take his carrot nose off.
That's a joke.
It's a lot more difficult, to take off a nose. But anyway,
Well, Harry Potter did really good with Voldemort.
oh yeah, I've seen pictures of it. I haven't seen the movie, but it's on my list.
Yeah.
I'll get
You agree, right?
I'll get her done pretty soon.
Yeah.
But yeah. I actually would like another opinion. Did you also enjoy the villain? Was it? Yes, gore. Okay, but I think it was just. I think it was perfect. Like the villain. Like I said, I just wanted more time.
He
with
played
him.
the role very well.
I heard someone actually in a quoted somebody. There's a YouTube channel out there called The Better Chapter, which I don't know. I've never heard of it. But they said this Christian Bale lived long enough to become the villain. You ever heard of that quote before?
Yes.
It's like, if you're a hero long enough, you'll see yourself, or something like that. If you're a hero long enough, hold on a minute. Like something like, if you're a hero long enough, you'll see yourself become a villain or something like that.
Yes.
So, Christian Bale is known for playing good people. In The Prestige, in the Dark Knight trilogy, I've never seen him be a villain. This was my first time watching him, and I was blown away. I didn't know he had it in him. Absolutely blown away. Yes. Yep. Mm-hmm. Yo, you okay over there, buddy?
Yeah.
Okay, sweet.
I was just yawning.
So they needed... Oh, buddy's tired over here.
Yeah.
So you can... yeah, next time, let's not do this at 7 a.m. Good morning.
Yeah, good
Anyway.
morning. They know this is water. What the heck?
It is see-through coffee. What are you talking about?
Shut up.
I got mine right here, buddy. All right. Anyway, So here's what's up. So they need help, right? And the three of them cannot fight Gore on their own. So they go to this the place of the gods, I guess, and they take their boat there because I guess the axe doesn't want to. Oh my! Holy cow! Oh my gosh! We have a little explosion in the studio. We have to evacuate. There's an explosion in the studio. We'll be right back after we play this ad.
Are you willing to start a podcast with your buddies?
Yes, sir.
Well, do I have the plug for you guys? Podbean, our distributor, is willing to give you the first month for free when you use the code podbean.com/ETFree1. And you'll get your own website, and in that website, you can distribute it to Spotify, Apple Podcasts, and so many other platforms. So go and get your buddies.
And do you have a small business that you're willing to promote?
Yes, sir.
Then Podbean Advertising has the perfect hookup for you. All you need to do is go to sponsorship.podbean.com/ETFree1, and they will give you hooked up for advertising for up to $100 free credit. And we're back after that ad. We got the situation under control. Thank you for your concern. Oh, yeah. What? Dude, what?
See, man.
Jeez, that was funny. Anyway. I'll save a few bucks at the pump next time. Oh, sorry. Sorry. Okay, guys. All right, we're serious again. we're gonna finish this review. No laughing. No, but we can laugh. It's fine.
Okay.
Anyway, no. So we're back at it, and we are. I'm crying a little bit because that was funny. But they're at this god world, I guess. The city.
Yes.
Of the gods, right? And of course, like I was saying before, like the axe didn't work because he's getting mad. He's getting jealous. The axe is getting jealous.
Right.
So they can't just transport over there to the planet. So, you know what was weird is that they put on a disguise to go into the god palace. Like, why did they have to put the disguise on? I don't really see the point in that. Why wouldn't it be loud and proud? Be an Asgardian god, you know what I'm saying? I wouldn't be scared, right?
I don't know. Maybe.
Wouldn't Zeus, unless Zeus has beef with Thor, but I don't think he does.
Well, I mean, he's a god of thunder, and god of lightning is Zeus.
Well, yeah.
So maybe they were hiding, but I don't know.
Isn't just thunder the sound of lightning?
True. But I want to know. Did you see a couple gods there that were pretty funny?
There were some interesting gods there. Oh, who was it, like an anime type cartoon jelly
dumpling.
thing? Dumpling. There we go. It reminded me of anime for some reason. That was funny.
That was a dumpling, and then there was a dragon from Shang-Chi.
Really?
Yeah, in there.
Oh, that's hilarious.
Yeah.
And then there was the rock god too. That was there
God,
too.
yes, from Korg, yes, and then there was Aztec one.
Yep, and there was a Pokemon god too there as well.
True, him, and then a carpenter one.
That was just a joke, by the way. Nope. Oh, really?
Yeah.
I think it was just mentioned. I don't think we saw him.
No, he wasn't shown.
Okay. That's unfortunate.
I guess the MCU has Jesus.
Oh, yeah. That's interesting.
Yeah.
Well, they at least reference it. So, right. But you got to add everything in here, right? So.
Yeah. They couldn't just leave it out, but.
Right. That's okay, I guess.
True.
But anyway, hey, you okay over there, buddy? You need a cola? Real quick? All right, sweet. I have one here, actually. Oh, actually, it's in my bag, actually. Yeah. What's that? Oh, another time. That's okay. Well, I'm just because he said.
Okay.
Yeah, he was asking.
Okay.
But another time. So it was like, they were saying it was cool. It was really, I guess Zeus must be like the top tier, right?
I guess
that's what it seems like, because like all these other gods are kind of like looking to him, and of course Zeus has such an entrance, and he's got like, I don't know, like a bunch of maid servants around him and stuff, and they would massage his feet and stuff, I bet, and all sorts of stuff, and yeah, he was. I guess he's a big dude, basically. In the God universe, I guess you could say.
Yes.
Yeah, he's like the top tier. But I guess let's see, Thor needs help, right? So he's like, all right, and he thinks Zeus is kind of like this great man, right? But it turns out he's actually just like a big butthole, really. I mean, it turns out Zeus is a big butthole.
Yeah.
And so he comes down here, he's asking for help, and he's like, oh no, we don't blah blah, and then he ends up like almost like handcuffing Thor with his lightning, kind of.
Oh yeah, so he goes dot dot.
Yeah, that's crazy. He's got the power.
And then Gabe's favorite part.
And then, yeah, dude, I don't know what happened. Did you know that this was? Yeah, he's like, I don't know if he was trying to see who are you? He's trying to figure out who exactly the guy was, right?
Uh-huh.
So it's like, okay, let's get your disguise off. Yes, kind of just like that. You know, this is the first ever Marvel Cinematic Universe that shows a butt. Yeah.
Wow. I did not know.
Yeah, you didn't know that?
No.
Yeah.
They showed it.
No, not that.
Yeah.
But yeah, that was surprising for sure.
I mean, you liked it, right?
Oh, no. But yeah, that
Oh,
was
okay.
that was just very surprising to see that. Yeah, I was not expecting. I was thrown off.
I mean, we kind of.
I was thrown off right
No,
there.
come on. You were thrown off? Doesn't it show in the trailer?
Does it?
He even wiped his glasses to see it.
Oh,
I was next.
I did not.
I was
I
next
did
to it,
not.
bro.
Dude,
He was one of
oh my
the
gosh.
girls that were with Zeus.
Oh my gosh. I think they were tired, dude. They were probably they were just probably got a couple hours of sleep that night. I was just about ready to just Thor, give him a blanket or something, dude. I'm just joking, guys.
I know.
You know. Anyway, so moving on. So it looks like they're gonna go with Valkyrie's plan, which was like to attack Zeus and take his lightning bolt, because that lightning bolt is very powerful.
Guess so.
It's got the power. Yeah.
Of
Of what?
Of what?
Of lightning?
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't understand. What are you going with? Where are you going with this?
Going with what?
Yeah, like what? It's got power, right?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. It's because you were like, yeah. That's what he did. I was like, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's not very exciting, dude. That's not very exciting.
Oh.
You know what was more exciting?
What?
You getting those lights back there? Listen, we're having trouble. I'm going to just be completely transparent with the podcast. We're having trouble with this light thing, dude. And I'm like, either make it purple, blue, or white. And he gave me all three. That's some good stuff right there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Should have just asked for white.
Okay, cool. Anyway, now that that's over with, now that we filled you guys in, so now they're fighting. That's when like they're trying to get the power of the lightning. And here's the thing that I just did not like. It's like, of course, just when you think Marvel is going to be serious, this movie is going to be serious, it's not. It's a joke. It's always a joke. And so Korg dies, and it's like, oh my gosh, he's shredding apart. The rocks are falling off. I'm like, oh, it's all over, dude. And I was about ready to get my tissue box out, and I was going to start crying, dude. But then all of a sudden you hear his voice, hey, I'm right here. I'm like, oh. Dude, I'm like, are you serious right now? He should have died.
No.
No. You didn't
No.
want him to-
He's narrating the movie.
Well, I don't know. I don't know. But I think maybe he could have narrated up to that part. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, he's going to start narrating the first part of the movie and end it with no narrating.
Yeah, you see, he did the narrating right before he went to the God planet. He recorded it, and then that's where he died. This is why I'll be submitting my application to be a screenwriter for Marvel.
No. He wasn't going to die.
You weren't expecting him to die then. Are you
No.
serious?
Yeah. Come on.
Okay. Well, but wouldn't it add an emotional depth to this movie?
Yes, it would.
If he would have died, right?
Yes.
Okay,
But
exactly.
but I think they did it with Mighty Thor. That's why.
Oh,
Two
okay.
deaths in one.
Ooh, we've seen it
It would-
before.
Thor, man. Thor's
We've
been
seen
through
it
a lot.
before.
He can't be
Yeah.
having.
Okay.
He can't be having so many deaths.
Alright.
You see all the tattoos he has on his back?
Oh,
It was
yeah,
all
that's
of
true.
the dead ones, man.
That poor Loki died 3 times, man. It's crazy.
Is he still alive?
In another universe, yes.
Wow.
Thanks to Doctor Strange, Loki. That's it. I think, right?
Yeah.
Cool. Yeah, I was just I was like, okay, that's not cool, but all right. And then this was also this guy should have died. Zeus should have died.
Oh.
Because he got like a lightning right through his right through his stomach. Es que comí mucho. Right through his like chest. He should have died right there, right? How can you survive like if someone were to throw a spear and go right through your chest? Like there's no way you're gonna survive that. But I guess gods don't die, huh?
I guess you gotta like chop their head off completely or something.
Oh.
That's the only way.
Yeah,
they're
he
gonna
should have
die.
went for the head, huh? Yeah.
Yeah.
I think that's what the sword is for.
Oh, the butcher, right? The guy,
Oh
the
yeah,
butcher.
you see, you
There
need to
we
kill
go.
him with the sword.
There we go. Yes.
That's the only way you can kill a god is with that sword.
Yes. It's very true.
Oh, there we
Okay,
go.
that's pretty sweet. Nice. You need a Coke or something over there, buddy? All right, nice. Thank you.
I could hear that sniff.
Jeez.
Yeah.
No. No, jeez. I'll just bleep it. Oh, shoot. Yeah, okay, yeah. So, well, they ended up escaping, and everyone is shook because the Zeus died. Right?
Yeah.
But, yeah, they escape, and they call in the goats, right? The goats come in, right?
Uh-huh.
I'm not talking about the goat. I'm talking about the goats. Wait, they were goats, right? Or sheep? No, they're goats.
I think they were llamas.
Stop it. You're confusing me.
Okay.
Let me see.
They're goats.
Oh,
Goofy.
okay. I'm sorry. I get confused. Yeah. Anyway, yeah. So they're on their way to the it's like a special world, full of. Is it like the darkness world or something like that, or galaxy or something like that? It's where, basically, it's where I believe Gork has like the most power, the most powerful, and he can open the realm to eternity, which is what he wants. So that's why he ends up going there, and of course he has the kids as ransom. He's a smart man because he knows good and well that Thor is going to come and save those children.
Right.
So he played it smart, but also it was very dangerous. He should have figured out something to where he didn't go in with just 3 people, because that's what they didn't want to do. But then they ended up doing it anyway.
Well, they just wanted to get, for sure, what's his name, Zeus's bolt. That's what they wanted to get, because they felt like that could have killed them easily. But as you can tell in that battle, which was amazing because it was black and white, honestly. And then as you can tell when they were using Mjolnir and the lightning bolt, it was the only color on the screen. Which
really?
Yeah.
I didn't notice that.
Which because in that world where what's his name, God Butcher was fighting there, that was the only color was the lightning bolt and the hammer.
Oh, interesting. Yeah, and he had him tied up pretty. I don't know what he used to tie him up, but it was like some sort of coils or something like that.
It's probably some spider, I don't know, squid.
Some
tentacles
squids.
Something. One of those evil creatures he summons.
Right, okay. And he was squeezing them, and to the point where they were suffocating, and like he didn't want them to talk anymore, so he covered their mouths too. Mm-hmm. So I was like, oh shoot, how are they gonna get out of here? And the mighty Thor done just throws the axe out of there because she somehow finds out that if he gets his axe, it's all over for us, right?
Right.
But I forgot, how did they escape this black? How did they escape
the world? Yeah. They used the hammer, but
I know, but like how they're all coiled up.
Oh, he catches the hammer.
Oh,
and with that hammer, the lightning and all that made it.
Okay. It kind of like splits up. It kind of looks like a small moon almost. Right, that they're on. But of course, he has all his little creature friends there, and I think even without the creatures, Gore can definitely withstand Thor, and the mighty Thor, and what's her name, Valkyrie. Yeah, that's how powerful Gore is. You better watch out, because, man, that's why they call him the Butcher.
Yeah, the God Butcher.
Do we know? You know what a butcher is, right?
Yes.
They cut up like the meats, the ribeyes, and stuff like that. And it's like every time you slice that thing, dude, it's like,
oh, he's a butcher.
Yep. And it's just really easy for him to kill these gods, dude.
Right.
So it's like, geez, I'm surprised he didn't kill him there, right? I'm surprised how the axe didn't like say no to Gore. You know what I mean? Like, don't you think the axe has its own personality?
True, it does, but it's not like Mjolnir where it's like, it's only him and her can grab it because it's so heavy, you're not worthy to hold it.
Oh, yeah, right.
Obviously, the other hammer, it's used by Groot's arm, which I feel like it's just a tree branch, Anybody
Oh.
can grab it.
Okay.
But yes, he does have
Oh.
his own way of
Wow.
thinking because of. I think it ruined it
Yeah.
because of that
Huh.
that relationship thingy. Because if he does has his own thinking of moving around, why didn't the hammer just leave?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like
Right.
you mean the axe or the hammer?
The axe,
Oh, the axe did leave. Yeah, that's what I was about to say. Is could just left.
and then they could have died, and it wouldn't have happened.
Exactly.
But who likes that kind of ending?
Right. Plot hole, I guess, but it sticks out to me like a sore thumb. So it is what it is.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, somehow they were literally about to escape with the because they sent the kids back. Oh, wait a minute. No, the kids are still locked away.
Mm-hmm.
But somehow they're on their way back. And just when they're in that Bifrost, like Gore grabs that axe
Yes.
and was able to keep it, and boom, it's all over.
Mm-hmm.
He takes that thing and it's like, all right, we're off. And that leaves Valkyrie wounded. And that also leaves the mighty Thor very weak, if you could say the least.
Yes.
Yeah, so very unfortunate. Thor wants her alive. So she's like, you need to stay here and rest up, and I will deal with it. I will get the kids. I will save the day. So
Like a mighty Thor would think,
right.
I can do it myself.
That's right. Mm-hmm.
Baby, just rest right here in this bed.
Can't wait till I can say that. Anyway, what?
Nah, just none, man.
Anyway, it's just a joke. So he goes back, and I think he goes back all alone. The first time he's trying to figure out what's up.
What's up?
He's trying to figure out what's he gonna do, and I think his plan was just to face him by himself, right?
What?
Gore.
Yes.
He's just gonna face him by himself.
Mm-hmm.
But I don't know. He thinks it's a brilliant plan, of course, with those kids. Takes him out. He's like, all right, I'm going to give you all the power of Thor. And so he gives them all the power, and all of a sudden, boom. Everyone, a bunch of little Thors running around.
Right.
Jeez, ridiculous. Absolutely ridiculous, but okay. Yeah, and just when I think there was a moment where they were fighting Thor and Gore. Gore, right? And the mighty Thor just comes out of nowhere.
Yeah.
Completely. And I had a feeling she was going to come back. Like, there's no way,
Well,
after possessing the power of Thor, that she was just going to sit there and maybe let Thor die like that, because... And he was about to die. And I think he would have if it wasn't for her.
yeah.
Yep. But she comes and saves the day, and boom.
And
I forgot what happens.
Oh, well, they obviously Gore gets pushed away, right?
Okay.
Yeah, that's when that happens, and then they start fighting, which Mighty Thor fights him, and Thor is trying to stop the axe from going to what's Galactus or whatever.
It did look like him, didn't it? No, but it was Eternity is what they call it.
Eternity, yeah.
Yeah.
Trying to stop that from happening.
Right. And the kids go back a little early. So I think once all those monsters were killed, the kids went back.
Yep.
Reunited with their family. It's pretty cool. But Gore is not done. He fought a good fight, and I think Gore is barely crawling into Eternity, I think, because he's beat up pretty bad.
Mm-hmm.
But both other Thors are kind of beat up too. So it was hard, but in a sense, Gore won because he goes into Eternity. It kind of reminded me a little bit about like Infinity War, you know, when the villain Thanos. I'm sorry, I forgot the name. Thanos
with the Soul Stone.
Yeah, with the Soul Stone, he went into and saw his daughter there, and
Mm.
Kind of remind me of that. You know how there's a little bit of water, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah. It reminded me of that a little bit. But instead, Gore gets like this, the key to eternity. He looks at what looks like, now if you really look at it, it does look like one of the most popular MCU villains, like in the comics. Is his name Galactus?
Yes.
Something like that. Did look like him a little bit.
Yeah, but I guess Eternity and Galactus are two different. I don't know, man. I'm lost with these.
It is, and I like to talk about.
I'm like,
that,
who's Eternity? Gods? I'm like, what?
Yeah. But I guess he had an option. I don't know if he had the option to like become the best god or get a lot of power, or like bring back his daughter. Like if he had both of those choices, I'm not sure what.
Well, I think he wanted to make a he was going to make a choice, right, of destroying all the gods.
Oh, destroying. Okay, yeah.
Yeah, that's what he wanted. But you know how Thor and then Jane Foster were there laying, you know, they're like, you don't have to become this, I don't know, evil guy, you know, and wish all this.
Right.
So they changed his mind, basically.
That's good.
And instead he chooses to, what's it?
Resurrect the daughter.
Resurrect the daughter.
And, you know, he didn't have much time either because he was going to die
Oh,
too.
he was dying.
Yeah. He was very unfortunate to see the mighty Thor, Jane Foster, pass on. But since she was an Asgardian, she ends up in, as we know, the end credit scene.
Yes, in heaven.
Yeah, Asgardian heaven. So, it's pretty cool, I guess. It makes the story a little less sad. Yeah. So, that's pretty cool. And, you know, Gord, well, he ain't going anywhere. I don't know where he's going, but he wasn't an Asgardian, so. But the daughter survived. So, and now Thor is destined to take care of Gore's daughter.
Of his daughter.
Yep.
His own daughter.
Goes home and makes some pan flaps. Delicious, right?
Yeah.
Butter and syrup, but she don't like them. So, anyway.
I was about to punch him if he touched it.
Oh, jeez, relax, buddy. You're okay. You're right. You're right.
Get the hand off.
Oh, jeez, he's mad at me.
Heck
Anyway, yeah.
I was
So
about to say, hey.
Stop. Yeah, so you know, then it plays out, and now I guess she, you know, we didn't figure out what Love and Thunder meant until the very end.
Oh, there you go. It's love and thunder.
Yep. So that's what it's all about. And so, I mean, is this kind of like moving towards like, yes, Thor 5, you know?
Oh, it says Thor
That's what I'm trying to
will
see.
be back.
Huh?
Thor will be back.
Oh, yes. Oh, it did say that, didn't it?
Thor will be back.
Oh, wow. Okay.
I'm thinking he's never going to die. He's a
Because
god.
I'm also thinking, like, is it a Thor 5 or will it just be like an Avenger type thing where he'll be back? Oh, sorry.
Dang, you hit your mouth
My
really
tooth. Sorry.
hard.
Thunder.
Obviously, he's going to be in the next Avengers or whatever they come, you know.
Right.
So, and he'll have a fifth one.
Oh.
And a
It's
sixth
a lot of
one.
Thor.
And whatever.
All
When
right.
Marvel dies, then
jeez.
that's when he will not have another one.
Oh my gosh. And by the way, they just announced a bunch of Marvel movies and TV shows coming out in the next 2 years.
Yeah.
3 years, actually. It's crazy.
Excited.
Crazy. 2 Avengers movies. Oof. Disgusting. Love it. Anyway, I'm very actually curious to see how it works. They're branding this as the multiverse saga. And so we've just seen about, I think, 5 movies, a few TV shows, 4 or 5 movies, something like that, in this new multiverse saga.
Yes.
Because we're now out of the Infinity Saga and we move into the multiverse saga, right?
Yes.
And so, I mean, one of my biggest problems is like, after seeing these new movies in Phase 4, and this is the end of Phase 4, by the way. How was Phase 4, by the way? Was it all right?
It was a 50-50.
Yeah, I think so. I mean, we had some great ones like Shang-Chi, incredible. Spider-Man blew me away. And this one was good. Doctor Strange was good. But Black Widow is it's all right. And Eternals was don't, it wasn't that bad. Come on now. Relax. Duh. But after seeing all these movies, I don't know where they're going with this. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, they're gonna bring another villain like Thanos.
Like, but I understand. But like watching all these Phase 4 movies, like I don't see any of them connecting at all to each other. In the previous, I felt that a lot. But in these new Phase 4,
yeah, it's because
like,
the end credit scenes they would connect, but somehow they get the end credit scenes of this movie was basically the same, like it's just saying more stuff about the movie, you know, because you know how the other ones would like show something, like from I don't know, like something that's coming up, you know,
right, like kind of like a next movie.
Yeah.
Okay. What was the first scene in this movie mid credit?
Hercules.
Oh yes, Zeus's son, basically.
Oh, so that's I told you. Thor 5 is gonna
that
be.
That probably would be because I don't think that
Thor versus Hercules.
That could be no Avengers 5 or
No.
anything like that.
Hercules ain't no big threat. Well,
oh,
Hercules could be a big threat, I guess.
Maybe. I don't know. I guess we'll have to wait and see.
Right.
So yeah, I mean, I think that's about everything, right?
I hope so.
You have anything to add?
I hope so.
You hope so. I
think we hit everything.
Yeah, I'm pretty satisfied.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, you know what? Before we head on out of here, actually, hold on a minute. One thing is that this director, like, I was about to say, like, he did an incredible job with Thor Ragnarok, which that movie I enjoy a lot more than this one.
Right.
Because it had the perfect split between seriousness and funniness, right? Mm-hmm. Comedy. But this one was just too comedic.
Right.
Just too comedic. Right. Yes. Too funny. One thing I forgot to mention was like, one also thing was like, it was supposed to be serious, but it was funny. But like when like in Thor, when he was handcuffed and he made he was taunting the Zeus or something like that. It was like a really serious moment, and when Zeus is walking down the stairs, he holds up his little skirt.
Oh,
I'm just like, what the heck?
Yeah. Well, it
was supposed to be a serious moment, and then it was like thrown funny, and they're like, "Are you for real, dude?"
I mean, look at Zeus; he was goofy looking.
I know. You know, before we head on out of here, we're gonna do our little rating. So throw it down there; it's okay. Before we get on out of here, we're going to throw our ratings up. Before we get... why do I keep saying this over and over again? What's going on?
Oh.
Before we get to our ratings, I want to tell you what everyone else thinks. IMDb, which I found out recently, is actually a fan rating. So this is not actually a critical rating. This is actually a fan rating. So it's actually... IMDb rates it 6.8 out of 10. This is a fan rating. This is actually not critical, which is below the 7 of threshold. So this movie is below 7. Oopsie. Some people didn't like it. Rotten Tomatoes. Critics gave it 67%, and it is not certified fresh. It's a tomato, but it's not certified fresh. But the audience did enjoy it more. 78% for the audience. It's pretty good. Well, who is going first?
It don't matter.
It don't matter?
You want me to go first?
All right, Colorado boy, go ahead.
I bet. Say less.
Wait, can you twist your hat? Just
no.
Anyway, how about I just twist your head?
You want to get punched? Anyways, yeah, the director says yes. I bet the audience too.
Drop a like if you want me punched. Don't be mean, guys.
This movie, man. Now that I think about it, I do need to watch it a second time. But
yeah, I did enjoy it. Just so you know, I did enjoy it more the second time.
Yeah, but right now I think I'm gonna give it a little harsh just for watching it once.
Oh, relax.
Just because I watched it and now that you were talking about it.
Oh, you love Marvel movies, man. Take it easy.
Oh, I do, but there's still some Marvel movies that are garbage. They're not all perfect.
Yes.
Right?
Yep.
And so...
No movie's perfect.
Somebody told me this today that about the movie that I didn't realize that was that the villain is so good, right? He's so dark and serious that yet this movie was so goofy that it like didn't match, right?
Right.
what Thor was and what this villain was.
Right.
So I feel like that it could have been a lot better in a way where it's matched to the same level as the villain.
Mm-hmm.
You know, could have been like very dark in a way, more darker than it was. Could have been rated R. Honestly, I would have given it that.
I'd like to see that.
Right, but no, we got to keep it for the kids.
Sure.
But anyways, any other stuff was gods. Well, they has to talk about gods, which I don't like, but Thor's a god. And I mean, besides that, I mean, it was funny. I like the goats and the acting in the Asgard.
Oh yes.
But besides that, I think this movie, I give it a C. For me.
Wow.
Yeah.
It's just an average movie.
Yep.
If you're new here, we think C is an average movie.
Yeah, it's an average movie.
Anything higher is better, of course. Everything lower is, Wow. I wasn't expecting that
Yeah, well, first time watching
from
it. So.
this fool over here. I'm just kidding. Yeah, I'm just telling you, the first time I watched this movie, I was like, oh, okay, it was really good. And then I was thinking about it a little bit. I'm like, okay, it's not very good. And then I was like, I watched it again, and I was like, okay. Because if you go and watch thinking like this is a comedic movie, like I said, you're going to have a much better time, much more enjoyable. And I have to say I enjoyed it the second time around a lot more. And so, but yeah, it's completely true. Thor Ragnarok is way better. The comedic, there's really, it's more funny than serious. And I think Thor Ragnarok had that balance, the perfect balance there. But this movie did not. And when, every time it tried to be serious, it threw a joke in there, like a little monkey wrench, you know what I'm saying? I didn't like that. Oof. But it's still an enjoyable movie. And if you're a Marvel fan, I'm sure you will enjoy it in some way.
Right.
Right. I'm going to give Thor Love and Thunder a B.
Wow.
Yeah. Yeah. It was good. Decent.
Okay, rainbows and...
Far from a masterpiece. Yes. Rainbows and unicorns, buddy. Oh, jeez. Did you want to say something, Mr. Producer? Did you want to throw a letter grade for just fun? Just kind of throw it on there? No? Oh, okay. All right, buddy. All right, guys. Thank you so much again for tuning in to the Entertainology Podcast. If you're watching on YouTube, please drop a like. Comment down below. What did you think about Thor Love and Thunder?
True.
I would like to know what you guys thought about it. Don't forget to subscribe if you're new. We'd really appreciate that. Amazing. We really appreciate you guys. We love you all so much. If you're hearing us, that's incredible too. Apple Podcasts, drop a 5-star rating, as well as Spotify. So
Right.
we appreciate y'all. We love you all. Whether that's 10 people or 100 people, you are all amazing. Oh, yes. We enjoy all of y'all. All right. Is there anything else like you like to say, buddy?
Nope. But
Nope.
my favorite thing to say, though.
Peace. But before we say peace out, let me just tell you something from our sponsor. No, I'm just kidding. No, watch out, because in August, we're throwing down podcasts all month long, every single Friday. Watch out, buddy. Be ready for that. So
Yep.
we can't wait to give you weekly podcasts for a little bit.
There we go.
And then, but don't get too happy though, because we're gonna go back to bi-weekly. But just for August, we're gonna go ham. How about that? Sounds cool.
Okay.
All right, sweet. How about a little peace out on one? How about that? Ready? All right, here we go. Ready? 3, 2, 1. Peace out.